herbing in the shower and keeps running into me and Patel.
Yeah. Literally lost power for like a second.
And then you lost the node that had all the arcane crystals.
Yo, if I was running towards a node, I'd have been so pissed.
That was... I'm gonna go herbing, because I'm in Winter Spring, and like, I had logged out down by like the owl camps, like
Yo,
right
who
before
wants
the
to run something?
maybe me and Bateau, when he's done unclogging his pipe.
I will run something on my rogue. We are at Amp in a BRD. As soon as we kill Amp, I'll do something.
I'll go only if you guys need a fifth.
So like, I'm on my fucking druid, and the first node I see
What the fuck is happening right now?
pop up on my thing.
Was it
So I
ice
go
cap?
like, no. So I get there, and it's the spot like south in Winter Spring, right by all the fucking elites, and it's me and a priest like coming from the side, and I'm like, oh fuck this priest, like I'm just gonna go stealth, and I'm gonna fucking sneak around and grab this thing and not aggro. I'm sitting there spamming my stealth button, and the thing pats like 1 yard in my direction, and I fucking facepole, and the dude immediately realizes and go running straight for him. I'm like, motherfucker! I was so pissed. I like enabled him to get it by facepulling when I could have like had it like no problem had I just stayed back for like 2 seconds. I was like, this is not how I'm starting my night herbing, and I like switched to another character. Did something else like strat live.
Who's gonna go on their rogue?
Deteriorate.
Who are you on right now?
Shaman, I think.
Yeah, I'm on my shaman right now with Jeebus.
Smash for cash? No.
And with Smash for Cash, yeah.
Okay.
Yo, Patel's having a bad
Oh,
time.
is your shaman not in our guild?
Oh, it's can't spell.
Oh, you're in Searing Gorge.
Yeah, I just died right next to Imp. And my Ankh was on cooldown. Such a joy. And the cables didn't work.
So, dude, you're running with G-Bus? That same shit happened to me. I died right at the end and we had to run back.
Yeah, it was such a good run till the very, very end.
Yep. Same shit.
Are you trying to get him the trinket?
I don't know why I'm here. He asked me to come here and heal. I think it's for Smash for Cash.
Yeah, Jeebus doesn't need Hand of Justice, but if the other kid doesn't, you should definitely take that on your shaman.
Because what I'm using right now is...
If you're ever gonna actually go enhance,
Well,
which
the
you're
neck,
never gonna
the
probably
neck
get
is
the
good.
gear.
The neck is good too. It's got hit on it. If you don't have the neck from the fire boss, the first guy in Ubers, grab that neck.
I have Amulet of Shifting Sands that I got from running with oh my god, who was it? I think Kamos.
Yeah, but that's Resto, right?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
Resto.
I'm saying for the enhanced,
Oh, okay.
you should definitely take
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, because I am working on the enhanced set. I just got done Julio's and Unstoppable Force.
Nice, dude.
Want the fucking head on my warlock. And on my fucking druid. I still haven't got on my druid. Pineapple, he fucking dicked me. Oh, I just had flashbacks to a rage quit moment. Oh,
Which
I
one?
forgot
Which
about
one?
that. Oh, no, like a rage log moment. Dude, I never like rage log, like ever. This is like probably one of like 2 times I've ever just like fuck this, like Alt F4 and like walk out of my room.
Okay, taxi.
But before the run, he's like,
Okay,
oh, you know, like these are the loot rules, blah blah blah, and like so he didn't reserve like the heart or the head or anything, the neck piece. So like it drops and like I roll like a fucking 98 or some bullshit, and then the guy starts trying to change it like, oh, it's it's caster, healer, pariah, but like all the healers had it except like an enhancement shaman that only respec to resto to come that was taking like the other loot that he wanted, like, and it was like whatever.
That
So
was
the guy's like,
Kamos?
oh well, yeah, you can't have it because you're a druid. I'm like, I came as fucking feral to off tank because you wanted me to, but look, I have a Resta set and I want the healing neck, so it's not like I'm not taking it for the caster healer prio, which is my off spec. And then he wound up ultimately giving it to the enhancement shaman that came as resto that rolled like a 2 instead of giving it to even like the caster DPS that like rolled higher.
Yeah.
And he like changed his mind about what he was, who could roll and who roll counted like 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like fuck you. Like you can't just like change the loot rules on the fly when it's convenient. Like go fuck yourself. And he's like, no, dude, you're a druid. You can't have the neck piece. I'm like,
that's fucking retarded.
Raquel was there, and we know like how Raquel is. Like, and even Raquel like was like, he should get the neck piece. Like, even though she wanted it as caster DPS, she was even saying it. I'm just like, damn.
Stupid, man. That's why I'll never, like, warriors get fucked the most. That's why I'll never play warrior again in vanilla, because if you're Fury or Arms or whatever you are, and they're like, oh, we need a tank, and you're nice enough to be like, oh, I'll respec for 100 gold, because they do it all the time, and then you can't roll on your gear, because, oh, well, you came here as a tank,
yeah, that's
even though we needed it. You get fucked as a warrior every single time, dude.
What makes you want to kill somebody?
Plus, if like they're like, oh yeah, we only need 1 more tank so we could actually do this 20-man, and you're like, oh, I'll come on my full or Fury warrior that has full tier 3 prot gear as off spec, but I want the Fury gear. You know, they'll be like, oh well, you're prot, so you can't roll on the DPS gear. Like,
feels burrito.
Yeah, dude, I will never fucking roll a tank again because it was so annoying.
I like how he was coming like every week as like, you know, 3rd string shit DPS tank, and I was fighting him for tank gear that my druid also needed, and then the 1 week he goes Fury, he starts taking DPS gear like it's no problem, and then as soon as his off spec cloak drops, it's like a rage issue.
I don't know.
It's like, you know, you can like
quit.
Yeah, if that was me or whatever, and I wanted that going into there, I would just say it straight up, like, look, I came to do better DPS as Fury, but I want my tank stuff. Is that cool, guys? That's what you do.
As long as you state it in the beginning, like I put in Yonomori's pug, hey, I'm Enhancement. I will come as Resto only if I could roll on Enhancement gear.
Yeah.
I don't want any Resto.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, as long as you have it in writing, it should be okay. But yeah, like, I'm surprised UTS fucked you on that, because that's something or Kamos fucked you on that, because that's something UTS would do. Oh yeah, we forgot that this awesome P strap, so yeah, this is this is not up for grabs.
I don't know. From that guy, I expect nothing less now, because he's the same guy who, after like Yono's MC pug, like Discharge Pal had asked like, oh, can I get a lead so I could fucking do an Oni? And the guy like swept in there, got Yono to give it to him instead, and then made everything gold bid and took the gold. And it was like, anyone interested in helping this guy do gold bid now? It's like, nah, I'm out. But after the one last week, I was on my Warlock, so I don't remember, but didn't Yono just do fucking Oni?
I mean, you should do an Oni if you do an MC in 90 minutes. Like, people, if they need MC, they're going to want to do Oni.
Yeah, last time I think to make up for the fail of what I just said about the other guy taking over, making a gold bid, I think he did it and made both things a free roll for like the bag and everything.
Yeah,
dude, the server is so dead. Like, you should just do everything free roll. Trying to do gold bid you will not get a fucking raid together.
So when they do gold bid though, how does it work? Like, are
The person who
they...
put it together gets all the gold. It's
Right,
not like
right. But what I'm saying is the bids. Like, you whisper him your bid, and he just takes the highest one, or...
No, it's open bidding, so like you see
Yeah,
it.
okay. Yeah, well, I think that's the
Yeah,
fairest
we
way
used to have
do
an awesome add-on to where you could whisper your gold, and it would automatically like keep track, and it would like you could only whisper in like increments of however much, and it would basically like have a timer on it to where if no one whispered within a certain amount of time, it would call out in raid chat.
What do those usually go for on gold bid? Like, I would give 500 gold for that fucking bag, easily. But do people bid like 2K on that? Like,
Nah, dude, not on this server. Are you kidding me?
well, that's what I'm saying. The open bid is good because if I'm like, ah, I'm gonna offer 500 and the next highest was 100, it's like, well, I just kind of got screwed. But
You just reminded me to go turn in my Oni quest on my Warlock, because tomorrow I'm doing MC my Warlock, and if they do Oni, I want to be able to do it on my Warlock this time. I meant to do it last time, I just didn't get to turn the fucking quest in, the Rexar.
Yo, Patel, you there?
No, he's not here. I'm with Patel.
He's whispering me.
I told him when he was breaking his pipe and shit that you were bored and trying to run something. He might be hanging out with like Izzy or something, because I know before he said that Izzy came back and he had cards or whatever, and he took like a 5, and he grinded some more shit, a couple waves of shit, and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna get high real fast, and then his pipe got clogged, and then I think he broke the downstem to his bong or something.
Dude, that's fucking sad.
Very sad.
Yo, so some guy that works in the warehouse where I work got fired like earlier in the week because they thought he was drunk or something driving the high-low and around the back. And the guy's like, nah, like, I wasn't drinking. He's like, I just smoked a little weed. Like, come on, guy.
man.
He fucking admitted it.
Come on, man. Who does it? That guy been there like a while too. Some Spanish guy that works in the back. A lot of them back there are Spanish. We got rival gangs back there.
Like,
That must be entertaining.
at least he was honest about it.
Yeah. That's gotta count for something, I think.
Yeah, unemployment rejection.
Yeah.
I mean, in his defense, it is called a high-low, so...
Oh
He
man.
was only following the instructions.
That's like something I would say if I was like 8 of 10 baked.
I don't know, man.
Well, you've been drinking and shit, so you're on that level. I'm not quite there yet.
I've been on, well, my power got reset, but I think I've been on for 4 hours now. I started like 8. But I'm only on like my 5th beer. Like, farming is just so bad that the beer doesn't even taste good.
That's so sad.
Yeah. I mean,
What are you
tastes good in
farming?
raids, man, but I don't even feel like drinking anymore. I'm just like, I should just go to bed and do this tomorrow.
Well, what are you farming?
Grom's blood and arcane crystals.
Oh,
At
okay.
like 23 crystals and 110 Grom's blood. So that's 4 hours from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. and then I farmed for like, I don't know, 2 hours this morning, something like that. Honestly, I just wanted to hit 1,000 gold and then buy
Big
all the
price
shit I need.
Chinese, in case you guys didn't know.
What am I doing?
I'm trying to like afford rating while getting epic rating on my alt, which is ultimately gonna
It's
just
impossible.
speed up the rate at which I get money. Well, I need to because that's my gatherer. So
No, what I'm saying is it's impossible to save money and get your mount at the same time. Like when I was doing hand to rag, I would bring consumes, but I would bring the shittiest consumes I could because I just couldn't afford
we
it.
found rich thorium in Ashara, boys. Get it, Patel.
What the fuck are you guys doing in Ashara?
No crystal feels no crystal. I used to do like jump runs with Patel all the time. He had pretty good luck with the
Yeah, me
crystals.
Honestly, if I could pay somebody $30 a week to farm all my consumes for Tuesday and Thursday, I would. I don't have time for this shit. I actually do have time for this shit, I just don't want to do it.
Sounds like you need some Chinamen.
Seriously. Yeah, I wonder how strict Blizzard is going to be on the whole gold buying thing with Classic.
Kugi 2.0.
Seriously.
Oh my god, there's a solid chest over there. No one's looting it. It's got world epics in it. I need to just like happen across like a warden staff from a druid.
How is there nothing better than that? Like MC Black and Lair.
Atiesh. There are other options, like the one-handed mace and Nax with the.
I mean, pre-Nax though, is what I'm saying. Like, Warden Staff is really the best just because it's got that armor on it and shit.
It's
Yeah,
like
Burrito was saying that Warden Staff's the best, and I thought it was because it's got the armor and defense.
and defense is like whatever. I'll only pull up the spreadsheet.
Yeah, pull up the old spreadsheet.
So bear tanking weapons, you have warding staff with 321.0 mitigation points, where unyielding maul is 310.3. You would rate a warding staff at a 1.9 avoidance versus a 1.5 on unyielding
Damn,
maul.
that
So,
much difference. No shit. That's just BOE World Epic drop, right?
but here's the thing with the armor, like you were saying, after a certain point, like you just have the armor in bear form. Say you have the armor rings that you want and the other pieces, so like, and then like druids will put armor on pieces to get you the armor, like they'll put like armor kit on boots or something, and then if you get the armor elsewhere, you're gonna do more threat if you have like DPS weapon or something with like the offhand. Also, like you could just crowd pummeler too, because it's not. It's like a stat stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, I am done with
Okay.
this fucking BRD.
Like the best in slot one-handed weapons for DPS, like in cat form, are End of Dreams out of Naxxoff Grobulus and Bless Kawaji Warhammer out of AQ40, and the Hammer of Bestial Fury is like not as good, but a good third is Off the World Dragons. Like you could like wear those with like the either the tome out of Strat, that blue book, with like all the stats on it.
Yeah.
As your offhand.
What is
Because the only shit better than that is the gem of Nubris or whatever off of Nubricon, and then PvP rank 14, the tomes of power.
What does Warden Staff go for now? That had to be close to 1,000 gold pre AQ40 and shit, I would imagine, but
You still need that enchant.
Yeah.
we literally have like 6% of the server pop on right now. I can't imagine what it's gonna be like if it goes down to 100
Oh
people.
shit!
Like,
Hang on, I thought I had 2 of these. Let me go get one.
Oh yeah, so I'm on my rogue now. If somebody wants to do something.
Alright, where you at?
I'm back by the mailbox.
Thank you.
Well, I need to get the intellect one. All our fucking caster DPS should have intellect, like the mages. It's just that none of us have it. It drops in fucking Deadwind Pass, I think.
Yo, you can kill non-PvP flagged ally in Elwyn Forest if you use the little Darkmoon Steam Tongs.
I'll take a huge dab just for you.
Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I can't smoke. I used to when I was a lot younger. I don't anymore. I miss it.
Honestly, if I was smoking right now, I'd be ordering Domino's and probably passing out
Oh,
before I got here.
dude. I have leftover Dominoes. I hate you.
I mean, I would never order it like sober, but for some reason, if I smoke, I'm like, yo, let's get some
I was
Domino's.
lazy the other night, and I had stayed home or whatever, so I didn't eat like lunch at a normal time because I woke up late. So like, I ate dinner early, knowing like, fuck, in the middle of raid, like I'm gonna be hungry and I'm gonna be fucked up from drinking and smoking, and I'm not gonna be able to go downstairs and make something to eat. Like, what do? I'm like, fuck it, I'll just order Domino's in like an hour or whatever. This kid's such a buff whore. Get 30-minute buffs, bitch.
Somebody was saying they're taking the world buffs away again.
Yeah, they're taking it. It was this week only. I heard from Banish when they were doing BWL earlier today.
Do we know if that's true yet? Like, was it a blue post or something?
I don't know. I didn't confirm.
I have not
myself.
heard anything about that. Like what I heard was they're enabling them, and then they'll be monitoring it afterwards.
I heard that yes, they enabled it. A bunch of people were like popping off about, oh my god, it's gonna make next preparation take so much longer and all this shit, even though it's optional.
So what? I mean,
It's
same
optional.
shit for MC and Black and Lair and AQ40.
Yeah, I mean, it is all
Nothing
optional. That's the
different.
thing. It's like nobody's forcing you to go do it.
Yeah.
What's stupid is that Blizzard never took that shit away. So the fact that they
No, I
decided
get
they needed
like
to is
why
fucked
the
up.
project, as the project did that to increase the difficulty of the instance for those people that were like going in there the first time, like right when it came out, and they did it. They cleared the fucking instance. It's still hard mode. People enjoyed it, and you could still have hard mode. You could just zero effort walk in there with no world buffs. They have
Yeah,
show
that's
you
why
like
it's
it. So what the
But
fuck?
think about it, like seriously. So we didn't have world buffs for a while, okay.
It sets
But
us back.
fresh guilds that never went in there, and kids in guilds that don't read strats and just go in and like expect everything to be handheld, walk me through this because I didn't do any research.
Yeah.
Those kind of guilds were gonna lose the world buffs on the first trash pull, so it really
Yeah.
wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. And so I also heard that apparently, I don't know if it's true, but there was talk about, okay, we're going to do Nax buffs only on DMF weeks, or the Dark Moon Fair weekends, or whatever.
Yeah, that's all rumors.
Then we'll allow
Where'd
Nax
you hear
world
that?
buffs. It was during
Who did you hear?
when from Banish. I don't remember which guy it was. It was when Banish was doing Blackwing Lair today. I was dropping in on there, Blackwing Lair, and checking it out. And that's what they were talking about, but I haven't confirmed it or actually heard any official shit.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's all just bullshit.
Keeping the buffs in the game until they can come up with the NPC to take a vote. There's an actual like blue post about it.
So we get to keep them?
Yeah, for a while.
Fucking, I don't mind that at all.
It's not like it really sped up or run up at all.
Yeah, it made it funner because of the numbers that you see, but that's about it. Like, I did a backstab last night for over 2,000, and that's not an ambush, that's a backstab, and that was fucking cool.
It'd be really nice to get a world drop right now worth like 1,000 gold, so I can take the next 2 weeks off farm and get thanks.
Patel's like, Izzy brought home a blunt wrap, but no grinder. I have to break it up because I'm the one without sweaty hands.
Does
I'm
Izzy
like,
live with him?
Yeah, it's him, Izzy, and Milkman Dingo.
I knew it was him and Milkman, but I didn't know Izzy was with them too. Damn. How the fuck did they not play if Patel's playing every fucking night?
Right? They don't like docking.
Well, Milkman deleted his tune.
Is there video proof of this?
He did it.
I have the name saved.
Wow.
He did it on Facebook for us.
I
all.
think he streamed it,
Yeah.
and then I was pissed off at him, so I saved the name so he wouldn't be able to get it back.
Why would
If
you
you just-
fucking delete it? Sell it. Jesus.
Oh, we were pissed off.
People egg him on. I've heard. Like that's how I've heard the story.
His
Like,
brother
was
told
radar.
him he wouldn't do it.
It was
Brother said
radar.
he wouldn't do it.
But yeah,
it
it was
wasn't me. It was brother.
Oh,
His
was it
brother
brother?
said
But-
you won't do it.
I'd be
He
like,
said,
you
"I'll do it
goddamn
right
right, I
now."
ain't gonna do it.
He
brother
and the
goes,
thing was,
"I
he
won't."
was getting pissed off about comments that Izzy. It was like Izzy's. It was like it was Izzy and brother. It was the ones that like spurred it
They
on.
were pissing each other off. is
Because
what
Izzy
happened.
was being bitchy and like saying like corrupt loot council and because Milkman, he was an officer back then, so he was on the like, loot council, and he just took huge offense to that and
Oh
blew
my
up.
God.
And brother was like goading him like, yo, you're not gonna do it, pussy, and shit like that. And he
So
did
it's
it, and I
like,
was pissed because
feels
he goes,
brother,
"I'm a
man.
man.
it was absolutely just the whole thing was retarded.
I'm gonna do it."
He had like Staff of the Shadow Flame. He had like Mishandra. He had like all this like really good gear that like people were, like begging to have, and just deleted the fucking.
So it's like
tune.
a sixth grade girls' locker room, and everybody got their feelings hurt, and
It's just so stupid.
Shut the fuck up. Damn, that's pretty fucking ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure Izzy just quit because I wouldn't let him have a DFT. I mean, I don't know. I'm just making that shit up, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he just got bored, and I think he was kind of pissed off that I wouldn't let him have a DFT.
I mean, is it really gonna make you go from like 7th in DPS to number 1? No.
The DFT for hunters
Matter.
is, it's just not that. I mean, it's a nice piece. It's like no doubt it's good, but hunters just they're not hurting that hard for a hit. Right between like you get you can get the hit scope, you can do a talent spec for hit, you can there's a lot of gear that has hit, the CG enchants give you hit, like you get hit from all sorts of places, whereas like melee, you like that 2% on a trinket is huge.
It's hearted, yeah.
So for like the way I argued it was like basically like all the hunters are upgrading is their attack power, and like the upgrade from our DM trinket to that, it's like 6 or 8 attack power. That would be the upgrade if you're ignoring hit.
Yeah. And
It's
hunters aren't
just-
even like top DPS until TBC anyway.
Yeah, I mean it just wasn't worth it for a hunter to get that. Now go to AQ and you get Badge of the Swarm Guard. Swarm Guard is like fuck yeah, that's huge for hunters.
If people can't comprehend that, like, then that's their own fault, and it's probably better that they don't play.
And the sad thing was like I was gonna give Izzy like the next badge, and then he quit.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Because I think at the time we were kind of directing some of these trinkets to hunters, because hunters just kept passing on like the other trinkets, or they weren't passing, but I was like saying no, hunters aren't getting that.
Yeah, I think Stela got maybe the last one we did, the last Black Wing Lair, where it dropped. And I told them to pass it to me. Nah, I didn't say that, but I should have.
The build quest continues. Now I get why the second I'm in town and he's running by me, he like wants buffs.
Who's doing bow quest?
Jindu.
Good fucking luck.
Well, Jeebs fucking taught him how to like jump shot and kite for like 2 hours the other morning.
And there's like a guy that has a video on each one with all the pots and consumes you could possibly use.
Yeah, he got a hold of the consumes.
Yeah, I watched that work one day because I was gonna do it on Zacharina, and I was just like, fuck that, not doing it.
Oh, this blood and honor. Hong you. Fucking hunters camping the lotus spawns.
Sounds about right.
How do you
Where
camp the hunter
Hong
spawn?
Yun Jing Xue.
The lotus spawn. There's like 15 in each zone.
I fucking Winter Spring, according to Gatherer, has like 30 million potential lotus spawns.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
But there's some that are like the ones that he's camping are where I make all mine. When I brand them passing through.
Yeah, the guy that sells Fellcloth sells Grom's blood also.
Yeah.
God damn.
There's like an NPC in South Winter Spring that sells
That's
the
what I'm
Fell
talking
Cloth.
about, yeah.
You know,
I
just
just
say,
got
yeah,
it.
he sold dirt too.
Hell yeah.
What's Dreamfoil selling for right now? Does anybody know?
Like a gold, 15 silver each or something.
Take
It's
a
like
look.
28 gold a stack last time I checked.
Oh man, when I checked I think it was the night before last night. It was 39 gold for the only 2 stacks on Auction House.
Yeah, it's like 29 a stack right now.
Yep.
That's not too bad at all.
It's like normal.
So they're like all around 30 gold, it seems like.
That sucks though.
Yeah, if you're buying them, it sucks. If you're selling them, it's not too
I
bad.
think, is it the same on Lightbringer or whatever the fuck that server's called? Because I feel like if you have 10,000 people farming it and only half the people need it, should only be like 1 gold each or something, somewhere around there.
When I was on this rogue and it was Nost, yeah, herbs were a lot cheaper. They were a lot harder to come by, but they were also still a lot cheaper.
I don't think so. I remember on NOS spending 50 gold for a stack of Plague Bloom.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
remember
my
when it was
God.
50
I like
that.
I almost never used Mongoose. I almost always
never
went
used
Greater
Mongoose.
Agility.
Always used greater agility too.
It was like
I can't afford those shit.
because that was expensive. Mountain Silver Sage was ridiculous.
I don't remember that.
Dreamfoil wasn't too bad, but I mean a greater fire protection potion was easily like 5 gold each.
Yeah, those were pretty bad.
Is Mountain Silver Sage worth anything on this server?
You can probably get about 20 a stack.
Damn, I wasn't even picking those up.
Yeah, pick them up.
Shit. When I'm farming, like to make mage blood or something, I try only to pick up the shit I need and not waste time. But
I grab, I mean Plague Bloom, Silver Sage, Dreamfoil, Grom's Blood.
I
mean,
those target the zones with the.
Those are
herbs you
always
talked about.
really good. Like I skip like
Herbs.
I skip the sungrass. Sungrass, I mean, it's pretty cheap most of the time. I usually only pick up just enough to get what I need.
I just bought a stack for 8 gold.
Oh, you overpaid.
Did I?
They were going for like 3 gold a stack earlier this week.
Damn.
And like honestly, they're spawn everywhere and nobody loots them.
Yeah, I don't loot them either. That's why I had to
make
buy
my
them.
fucking consumables with them for my druid.
But yeah, I pick up almost every herb otherwise. I mean, like sungrass and golden sandstorm and Arthas tears, I leave them all on.
Well, the golden sandsum's kind of neat. I have my moments with those where I pick them up so I can just make bulk health potions.
No. You're almost better buying the healing potions straight up, as opposed to spending the money on the mountain silver sage it takes to craft them.
Yeah,
You,
but it's cool making them myself. I feel good.
are those the major healing potions?
Yeah. I need to learn to check the market more. Because if I paid 8 gold for sungrass and they were going for like 3 gold not long ago, that shit pisses me off.
Dude, just go farm. It's so easy to farm that stuff.
Yeah, sungrass is really easy to farm. I bought them in case I ended up using too many
So
the
let's put it
GG
this way.
power.
Like right now in the auction house, major healing potions, you can buy them straight up for like 55 silver each. The mountains, like for one mountain silver sage, you're gonna spend like 1.3 gold.
That's retarded because I have like an absurd amount of all the herbs.
Yeah, you're better off. Well, it's because like major healing potions just drop off of so many mobs, like it's easy to
Yeah.
farm,
That's true.
and most people don't really use that many of them because usually in those cases you're better off with like a protection potion or something that'll absorb more damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cheap. It's much cheaper just to buy the potion and sell the herb if that's what you're up to. I mean, you figure one herb gets you selling one herb will let you buy 2 potions.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, fuck, dude, I can sell one herb and buy 2 potions. Fortunately, I don't have to use potions often, like you were saying.
I usually only use them like maybe during trash
Yeah.
if like something's going nuts on trash and I'm just trying to keep alive,
Exactly.
or I'll like keep a stack with me when I'm out and about farming stuff in case I get into like a PvP situation.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
You know how Dubes was like, don't hear the warlocks or whatever? Fucking patchwork. It's funny because I had already talked to Doc in like days before about how I'd be rolling hots in them because they don't have Vampiric Embrace anymore, and the whole person I'm healing is the person not taking fucking damage every like huge window between GCDs I have to use on them. And by doing exactly that, I'm sure it increased their DPS because they could just sit there and not, you know, keep tapping. And it proc my blue card mad times. Like RNG on that shit was way in my favor. Even on the wipe attempt, it was super handy. I got way more mana fucking regen because of that shit than the mana it cost me to throw them a renew. The only thing that sucked that last attempt was like a what the fuck womboed like out of nowhere.
Thanks a lot for watching,
Like right off like
guys.
10
I'm
seconds
out.
into the fight. It's like my
I'm
eye
so
blinked and he was
tired.
dead.
I'll be on tomorrow morning though, so probably
One piece just
like
deleted.
7 hours. Yeah, like 8 a.m. EST. Alrighty, see you tomorrow.